Welcome back to Fraudsters. I'm Seena Ghaznavi. This is our Eric Adams series. This is the show that deep dives into the world of scams and cons and the fraudsters behind them.
And hey, I'm Ariel. I'm here too.
And who else is here?
Who else is here?
I'm Justin Williams.
And that's our hookah.
I think we didn't really talk about why we're in this. I mean,
Oh.
so the thing that Eric always loved to say, that Mayor Adams always says, is that he went out.
Oh, he is basically a club promoter turned mayor.
Yeah.
Is what I always thought about him. I'm learning more about him that he's actually a Turkish club promoter.
Yeah.
But he is a club promoter first and foremost before mayor.
And he would like brag over some speeches where he'd be like, you know, I do this work and then I'm in the back of the barbershop having
Sure
3
is.
fingers of whiskey or whatever. And it's like, okay.
All right, guy.
He's been bald since 1994, so that's the only thing he'll be
That'll
doing
do
in the
it.
back of a barbershop.
All this connection to Turkey and still bald. Crazy.
Still, you would think. Get those plugs.
Fix it.
Yeah. So we were talking about, you know, Eric Adams last week. We talked about how he had this pet rat named Mickey that was actually a sex worker, but I guess the trauma of his childhood made him disassociate from robbing this woman.
That's nice of us too.
It is.
Yeah.
That's the nicest way of saying
Yeah.
that. He was a state senator that complained about how much he was getting paid in his first year of working there. And as he made his run for mayor, he also made a run for the Turks. And or rather, they made a run for him, and it was really great. It worked out for
Mutually beneficial.
everybody.
Yeah.
Using straw donors to help pad his campaign coffers, he was able to achieve the matching funds, which, you know, he probably could have made anyways without the help of the Turkish
I agree.
government. But
Yeah, I don't know where anybody could raise money in New York City.
I don't either.
No.
where's the money?
Today
Today we're going to it's a little bit more of the ramifications of his Turkish pivot and some of the other scammy highlights and some a little trip down memory lane. We've got a lot more, and then of course the feds start knocking, and
That happens eventually.
the story does change a bit. But let's start with this piece of tape, this little clip that I couldn't find, but that was a big quote that he was captured saying in February of 2022, 1 month into his mayoralship, a video leaks to, I think it was the Daily News, from a 2019 Harlem Business Alliance event. And Adams was speaking to supporters, and he said, well, maybe,
Justin, you want to
Justin,
do
why don't you read this?
Every day in the police department, I kicked those crackers' ass, man. I was unbelievable.
Police department, I kicked those crackers' ass, man. I was unbelievable in the police department when one of the black law enforcement.
Exactly. That came out, and that caused an uproar, which
It
I really
did?
want to ask you guys about because people said that he called the comments inappropriate, but the man who posted the video, Thomas Lopez Pierre, said he deliberately waited until after the election to release it because he didn't want to hurt Adams' chances.
Yeah.
I guess my first question, is cracker that bad? Is it actually a slur?
No.
Yeah. It's a slur.
So we have some disagreement.
But it's
I
just
disagree.
dated.
But it's like, I just remember it from the Richard Pryor sketch on SNL with
it's
Chevy
just
Chase.
It's like a jokey term.
No.
I don't take it seriously, and
Like,
neither
no
should
one's-
you crackers listening.
No one's bleeping it.
Yeah.
Bleep it. Go ahead. Bleep every time I say it because I say it so often on the show.
Cracker ass
Get these
cracker.
cracker ass
I
crackers
don't
outta
feel
here.
any
No,
feelings when
cracker
I
ass
say it.
cracker is more contemporary.
Okay, I see.
Oh.
I see.
But calling somebody just a cracker or a honky, it's like, what are you from the 70s?
Hey, call
Like,
in if you feel
Yeah.
personally victimized by me calling you a
1-800
cracker.
fraudsters.
I will apologize.
If you're a
I won't
cracker.
mean it, but I'll apologize.
If you're a cracker and you're offended by the word cracker, we want to hear from
Call
you.
in.
Fraudsterslpn@gmail.com.
And we'll give you free concert tickets to see Uncle Cracker.
All right, Ariel, take us down. We got some other little memories of Eric that I think would be good.
So this is, Adam's relationship with the truth. It's a little bit blurry. Things are gray. He has a story, a little fake gun story. His 2009 parental advice book, because he has one. He's a parent. Who knew? Includes a story about accidentally firing a gun at friends as a kid. When confronted in 2024, he says it didn't happen and blames a co-author. No co-author is credited on the book.
Which I guess means it's a ghostwriter, so you didn't even write the book then?
Okay. I had nothing to do with that. Another little story. So this is all kind of like to color your feelings about Eric Adam and the stories that he maybe tells that are alleged, true, untrue. You get to decide. In 2019, at the opening of a park with a skate park, Adams claims that he used to be a skateboarder and can do a few tricks. In 2022, video shows him attempting to skateboard and, can you believe it, not doing tricks. In 2023, his office puts out an official statement insisting he skateboarded as a kid using a piece of plywood with metal wheels.
Okay, so not a skateboard.
What?
That's not anything at all. Last I checked.
Well, when he said I could do some tricks, that's a guy could be like, I grind some rails. I could do a 50-50 burial.
Yeah.
What he should have said was like, it's been so long since I've skated. I'm an older man now. My knees. You're supposed to juice it up a little bit. He's not very good at the lying.
No, it just says the kind of catch-all statement and then just tries to keep it moving.
I used to play hockey. I could goal some pucks.
I could hit an ollie. So here's a residence mystery. So he's accused of living in New Jersey while serving as Brooklyn Borough president. He does a press tour of his Brooklyn apartment to prove he lives there. He may also have been living in Borough Hall during the pandemic. I can get an Airbnb in Brooklyn and say, I live here.
I like he's like, let's take a look at the closet. And he like opens the bathroom door. Like, glad they move things around.
And every good Brooklynite really lives in Jersey. Everyone knows that.
It's true.
So,
especially the minute they get pregnant.
Yes.
So, of course, all the stuff that he's been doing through Brooklyn Borough president, through being his mayoralship, eventually it comes to a head on November 2nd, 2023. The FBI executes search warrants at the homes of Brianna Suggs, his chief fundraiser, Rana Abasova, one of his staffers, and Cenk Okul. November 6, 2023, agents seize Adams' phones and iPad. But his personal phone, the one he used for really the serious stuff, isn't on him. Huh.
What?
Interesting. When he provides it the next day, he claims he changed the password to preserve the evidence because he was worried staff might delete things.
Yes.
Interesting.
Classic.
And then he happened to also forget the new password he set to unlock his phone.
That actually could be true. I often forget the new passwords. You make me change it every time. Why is there an additional symbol now I have to add?
You change your password on a Monday. He changed his password when he got indicted by the federal government.
Oh.
Listen,
I have not yet been indicted by the federal government.
it's just bad timing.
Yeah, that's just bad timing. That has nothing to do with
bad timing. Yeah.
That's alleged. Mm-hmm. So in September 24, there's something we like to call the Red Wedding. Not just for Game of Thrones, everybody. No. This is, in a single week, federal agents seize phones from Police Commissioner Edward Caban, First Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright, School Chancellor David C. Banks, which was Wright's partner. The feds raided the home they shared at dawn. Deputy Mayor for Public Safety Philip Banks III, rest in peace, Senior Advisor Timothy Pearson. They also searched Terrence Banks' home, who was the consultant and brother of Philip and David. Over the following weeks, they fall like dominoes. September 12th, Caban resigns as NYPD commissioner. September 15th, Chief Counsel Lisa Zomberg resigns, especially damning because she was one of Adams' fiercest defenders and a former senior federal prosecutor. She knew how bad it was, okay? October 7th, Philip Banks III resigns. October 8th, Sheena Wright resigns.
So this is like, it's almost like when someone gets like one sexual assault complaint comes out about somebody.
Yep.
And then you're like, well, one is like, there's probably a he said, she said, and then like 22 other
24 more. Yeah, well,
this is just like,
pretty
okay,
damning.
he's got a search warrant. And then you're like, wow, it's like everyone he knew is also getting indicted. Like they're all running away at the same time within 1 week. You're like, oh, this is great. Like imagine all the emails and texts and calls that are flying and the screaming that they're doing, the cursing of Eric Adams, all these people are doing. Like, I knew it would happen this way.
It's like when Spirit.
Oh, don't do it.
I was gonna say it's like when Spirit fell apart. Justin got 100,000 emails and phone calls.
Well, I
did.
think you said it wasn't going to happen, right?
Yeah, you did try to.
well,
You were like, this is,
As
no,
the
it's
mayor
not, it's
of
not going to go
Spirit.
down.
They had went bankrupt twice before, and they always came back.
better,
Stronger.
stronger. Instead of seltzer, I got ginger ale. Things were
Yeah.
different for me.
Oh, man. This series should be sponsored by Spirit.
It is.
Yeah.
In Spirit.
Other than Turkish Airlines.
We could just claim it is.
Yeah, I mean-
Yeah, what are they
Sue
gonna
us?
do?
Yeah, they don't even exist.
Spirit's on my resume now.
So, September 26, 2024, Adams becomes the first sitting New York City mayor to be charged with a federal crime, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I guess it's all state
that
crimes.
actually feels racist. That does.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with that. I mean, sure, but like he was very corrupt.
It's like Tammany Hall didn't get charged though.
Yeah.
And he like it's all named after corruption is like named after
Yeah,
that
yeah.
government,
Corruption named
and they
after-
never got charged with anything.
There's a lot of state stuff, probably, right? So, 5 counts. Conspiracy to commit wire fraud, a favorite on this show. We love our wire fraud
we
here.
love it.
Solicit foreign contributions and accept bribes. Another wire fraud count for the matching fund scheme. 2 counts of soliciting contributions from foreign nationals, and then bribery for the Turkish house and all the travel exchange stuff. He, of course, pleads 100% absolutely not guilty.
Hell yeah. He's an angel. He had nothing to do with this. He's the best guy around.
was the best guy around.
Like Saddam Hussein, he says this is politically motivated.
Yeah.
He's defiant. Everything is everyone else's fault. He was doing it for the people of New York City.
the best
Yeah,
guy around.
he's just Clay Davis. He's misunderstood. Yeah.
Understood.
And I think this, when I saw this, I was like, oh, this guy's, he's host. He's so cooked. There's no chance he's going to beat this rap.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's like crazy. When it's like Eric Adams, Turkish government, and then you've also had like Bob Menendez, that senator, was also involved with the Turkish people, Turkish government, and he was like shuffling gold bars in his, like him and his wife in their suits.
Pockets, yeah.
In their suit pockets.
Was he with the Menendez? I knew it was Egyptians. Was it the Turks?
Oh, was
as
it
well?
the Egyptians?
It was Egypt. Yeah,
I think
with
that's
Menendez,
racist. I think I just
Yeah,
made
you
a
just
very,
made it
I just
racist.
made a racist.
Yeah.
I just said, you know
I
what?
made a racist.
I think I'm allowed.
It's an oopsie.
I made a racist.
You're not. I guess we all get one this episode. I got
Am
to
I
have
allowed?
cracker. Yeah, I got to have cracker. You get to have.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
Confusing Arabs and Turks.
It's like, I'm gonna walk into a falafel shop and get
Yeah, you're
my
getting your
ass
ass
beat
kicked.
after this.
Your
up?
cracker ass beat.
Well, he's Persian,
I don't care.
but that makes
I
it
don't
more
care.
beautiful. A Persian being like, "You guys are Arabs." Like you guys are be like, "None of us are Arabs." Actually,
Oh man, we're getting shut down after this.
yeah.
All right, so the deals begin, right? In 2025. He starts talking to our guy Trump. Makes a bargain.
And this is the power.
Yeah.
This is
the
like
power.
There's power. He
'Cause
knows
sees
that's what the juice
that
is.
guy gets away with everything to
Yeah.
this day. So why not pivot to bargain with Trump?
And it's also a New York City like scumbag network, right?
Yes, that's true,
Yeah,
that's true.
like
Yeah.
all these guys are like have some connection to each other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he starts cozying up to Trump. He meets with the border czar, Thomas Homan. He attends Trump's inauguration, receiving his invite at 3 a.m. the day of, which means they really want you there. So he canceled 2 New York City events honoring Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday
Yep.
to be with Trump at his inauguration.
Does he need to be there? He's got a day.
No, you have to-
MLK's got a day.
No, it's about submission. It's
showing
about
loyalty,
submission.
yeah.
Yeah, it's showing loyalty.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
if you're black
crazy.
and you're like canceling MLK stuff to sit at this inauguration,
It's wild.
That's showing how
you are
how,
bending the knee.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break from network ads, but a gentle reminder that you can help us not depend on advertising by signing up for our Patreon at patreon.com/fraudsters. You'll get extra content and even the ability to be in a private chat with us.
That's right. So don't forget, patreon.com/fraudsters. Hang out with us. He instructs senior officials in his administration not to speak out against Trump's policies to avoid jeopardizing federal funding. Ah, yes, the federal funding is what he's worried about. February 10th, 2025, the Justice Department tells prosecutors to drop the case. Not because Adams is innocent, which we believe he is. Acting Deputy AG Emil Bove's memo explicitly states they've reached this conclusion, quote, without assessing the strength of the evidence. The rationale? The case is, quote, restricting Adams' ability to help with immigration enforcement.
All right, so
It's just what we have to do.
this Emil Bove would testify in Congress, to the Senate, actually. And Amy Klobuchar did this great kind of questioning of him. And so I think we should play this clip of him talking. It's kind of priceless when you hear the rationale of why they are not charging him.
Mr. Bove, I was just listening to my colleague, Senator Kennedy's questions, and one of your answers was that you felt that these charges should be dropped against the mayor because he was campaigning. It would interfere with his campaigning. It would interfere with his ability to do your job. So then is it your position that that's the reason that you shouldn't be able to ever prosecute any elected officials, regardless of party, because it might interfere with their campaigning if they commit murder, if they are committing a major white-collar crime, if they are taking bribes, that the reason is that they're campaigning? Because they're always campaigning, Mr. Bove. So I was just stunned by that answer.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be stunning, Senator. I think it's a fact and circumstances determination. It's case specific. In that particular case,
Looks like droopy
based on the
dog.
charges and the manner in which the case was pursued, I did think that there was, and the department thought, for the reasons we laid out in our brief, that the prosecution placed an inordinate burden on the mayor's ability to protect the city and to campaign in an ongoing election cycle.
Yeah. I just think this would be a reason. It's like there would be two classes of justice, one for people who are in office and one for everyone else, if that's the argument you use. And isn't it true on February 10th that you ordered the bribery case against the mayor be dismissed? And I quote your letter to then acting U.S. Attorney Sassoon, without assessing the strength of the evidence or the legal theories on which the case is based. That's what you said, correct?
The determination was based on the policy considerations that I've outlined and did not rely on
By your own written admission, though, you failed to assess the merits of the case and ordered that the bribery charges dismissed entirely for these reasons, so he could campaign.
That's not true, Senator. That's inaccurate. I did look at the evidence, and that's why I spent extensive time
skimmed it.
reviewing the case file,
I sort of looked
meeting
at
with the
it.
prosecutors
Spark notes.
alone, meeting with them, with the defense counsel. In the department's decision,
He's like an ugly Derek Jeter.
We chose to proceed
Yeah,
based on the
like
policy
a haunted
determinations
Derek
that I've outlined, and not the strength of the evidence or concerns about the legal theory.
In your letter to then acting U.S. Attorney Sassoon, you ordered her to drop the case because you were, quote, concerned about the impact of the prosecution on Mayor Adams' ability to support, end quote, the president's immigration agenda. Is that correct?
Yes.
Crazy.
Okay.
That is crazy.
When you appeared in court to
That is
file
just-
your motion to dismiss, the court stated that your efforts to dismiss the case were unsupported by any objective evidence and, quote, fundamentally incompatible with the basic promise of equal justice under law. Is that what the court said?
I don't recall the court saying that at the hearing that I attended. To the extent the court wrote something like that in the opinion, that was an opinion that granted the motion. And I think that context is really important, Senator.
Pull up Droopy Dog. Because it's the same face.
Well, okay, so this guy is the worst, and
She's not great.
he mentions she mentions former AG Sassoon, and I wanted to just talk because she is like the a little bit of light in this whole little saga right now. So February 13th, 2025, Danielle Sassoon, the acting U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York, a Trump appointee, by the way, a Federalist Society member, okay?
A real conservative.
A Scalia clerk.
Delicious.
Okay? When she's ordered to drop the case, she refuses.
Yeah.
And instead, she just says, I'm resigning.
Yeah.
Again, Scalia clerk, Federalist Society. I loathe the Federalist Society. They are one of the most destructive societies in America, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They're it's crazy. They have more backbone, this woman, than all of these Trump people. In her 8-page letter to AG Pam Bondi, she writes that Adams' attorneys, quote, repeatedly urged what amounted to a quid pro quo, indicating that Adams would be in a position to assist with the department's enforcement priorities only if the indictments were dismissed.
Yeah.
She called it, quote, a breathtaking and dangerous precedent and a, quote, improper offer of immigration enforcement assistance in exchange for a dismissal of his case. We could just assume, I don't know her politics, but she's probably very pro, like, kicking every immigrant out of this country.
Yeah.
And she still was like, whoa, this is too
This
much.
has to
It's
stop.
not the way to do
This
it.
is
Yeah.
not the way to do it. And then, again, 6 other prosecutors also resigned after she left. Emile Bove, Trump's former personal attorney, signs the motion to dismiss himself. That's what Amy Klobuchar was grilling him on. And they literally said it was to keep Adam supporting the president's immigration policies, as you saw in the clip. I mean, it's like...
They said it out loud.
They said it. Thank you.
Yeah.
They said it out loud. And I don't know.
It's like Trump's that $1.7 billion fund that he just announced.
Yeah.
It's like it's just like even like a Nigerian general would at least cook up a scheme to steal that money. He would not just have a press conference and go, "We have set up a slush fund for ourselves."
Yeah.
It's crazy what's going on in America right now.
Let me ask you this then. Is it better that it's out in the open like this versus
What, you want me to lie to you, baby?
Yeah.
I told you what it was.
Yeah.
See, I can't win. I can't win. I told you the lie and you were mad, and then I told you the truth and you're mad. I don't know what to do.
Is it worse to do it this way though than the kind of sneaky backdoor way?
No, actually, African people that work in Africa in places like Nigeria are actually writing how scary it is in the United States. They say it's not comparable because corruption is a scandal in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And like the public is angry about it, which is why they go to such lengths to conceal it.
Yeah.
And they're like saying, what in America is actually stunning. It's like this guy can just do it right in front of you and not lose his base.
There's nothing.
So yeah, it's like this is actually bad. Like corruption is just like completely tolerated.
And supported, really. The base is the base. They're not going anywhere.
They're not going anywhere. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of like this guy should have. I mean, like it's like the whole thing of like, well, at least he's not going to go to war in Iran. Starts a war in Iran,
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, all right,
But we had to
war in
do it.
Iran is cool now.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? It's only like it's pocketbook issue is like the only thing really.
Yeah.
Like when gas got expensive, that's when they started turning on the war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ariel, you want to take us to the next?
No. I'm sad again. All right. In April 2nd, 2025, Judge Dale Ho dismisses the charges completely, but he makes clear he's uncomfortable. He appoints an outside lawyer to argue against dropping the charges since both the mayor and federal prosecutors agree to end the case. The judge notes the situation appears to be a bargain, but says he can't force the DOJ to prosecute. Days later, Adams meets with Homan again. Then comes the executive order allowing ICE to open offices at Rikers Island.
Right.
And since 2014, when New York City became a sanctuary city.
Yeah.
The city council sues Adams, claiming the order is a corrupt quid pro quo.
And he's like, who cares?
Yeah.
He's like, that was the point.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to do.
And by the way, it's direct symbolic evidence of like what happened. It's like all right, as America moves away from the mass incarceration of African Americans from the war on drugs era, and you start like closing down a place like Rikers Island, it's like you open up an ICE facility there. Yeah. It's like that whole all that system, all that private prison money, it gets directed right towards immigrants.
Somewhere else. Yep.
Yeah.
And look, he gets indicted for doing insider trading, like favors for the Turkish government, and then his solution is to do favors for the president.
Yeah,
and it's like, that's juice, right?
It's all just different power plays wherever he can grab it. And it's worked for him specifically.
He's got the juice.
He's running and gunning out there.
He got exactly what he wanted.
So
he's like Franklin Saint from Snowfall.
I've never watched it.
Yeah, that's very good. But every deal he makes takes him into a deeper. It gets worse. It's getting worse in the way that your friends get more powerful, but it's worse for you every time. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're into like 2025 into 2026. Ingrid Lewis Martin in December of 24 gets indicted. She's Adams' chief advisor and a woman he called his sister. And she's charged with corruption for taking bribes from businessmen to push through commercial construction projects. Now, there's a clip I want to play from CBS New York that I think is really helpful.
New corruption charges tonight against one of the mayor's closest advisors. Ingrid Lewis Martin is accused of netting $75,000 in alleged bribes. Dick Brennan has more now on why prosecutors say the city was up for sale.
Her head held high, her hands cuffed behind her back, Ingrid Lewis Martin, once the mayor's chief advisor and closest confidant, strode into court, followed by her co-defendants, to face more corruption charges. She's accused of taking more than $75,000 in alleged bribes and other benefits. Prosecutors say she steered city contracts, including for asylum seeker shelters, fast-tracking permits, influencing the Department of Transportation, and speeding up development contracts in exchange for favors. One of the allegations involves this bike lane on McGinnis Boulevard in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. It alleges a bribery scheme to try to stop a redesign for protected lanes. The indictment says for using her influence, Lewis Martin got cash and even a speaking role on the Hulu show Godfather of Harlem.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
How's it going?
It's going good.
She got her
The owners
SAG
of the
card.
company
Wait a
Broadway
minute.
stages,
I'm
Gina
back
and
in.
Anthony Argento, allegedly conspired with Lewis Martin to change the plan. Also facing charges today, Lewis Martin's son, Glenn Martin, and Jesse Hamilton, a former state senator.
Okay, so she's an artist.
Well, she's an artist,
she's
but
an artist.
the reason I wanted to play this clip is because she got busted for taking $75,000 in bribes. I'm going to be honest. It's nothing.
It's actually not that much.
It's literally nothing.
Yeah.
And also, but she got on that TV show.
She did get her SAG card, but like she's got to pay dues now for SAG. So that's
true,
like,
but
you owe them money.
That's $75,000 alone.
Yeah, exactly. So, but this
I want
is a
better for
great
her.
example of when you only go 75K in, you're going to get busted. You go 7.5 million.
Yeah.
They're going to give you a state senator or senator position. I mean, you're going to
That's not fair. She wasn't as this was her starter corruption job. That's not fair.
Yeah, exactly. And so,
against the
look,
big dog.
Adams was playing the power way better. He's doing it for many multiples bigger than that, right? And so I think that's why I think this is like people, he didn't really help her out at the end of the day.
You know what? I say she didn't do it.
And The Godfather of Harlem is not historically accurate.
I've never watched the show,
I've never
but
watched it. Oh,
yeah.
you know what? Now I'm not. Now I'm
No, now
definitely
I
not.
want to see
Yeah, now
it.
that I've seen that she's in it. Too.
Yeah, now
That's the last
I'm
straw.
invested. No, I feel bad for her. I want better for her. Because, I do always sympathize a little with the fraudsters. And I think that she got a bad
That's what I'm
deal.
saying. She should have went bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, sis.
Yeah.
You're my sister.
And she got her son involved.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Mom.
And the guy sitting next to her is like, I always hate it when I see a big dude in a suit
Yeah.
because you look so guilty. like if Kingpin ever went to jail, like him in a suit,
Yeah.
like looks guilty. That's why he's a villain. Like
Sure.
if you're a certain size, you should never wear a suit.
Well, what should you wear? Like sweatpants?
What can you do?
Yeah.
You should wear like a something with like frills. in the front. Because the moment you try to get into a sport coat, you look like you're getting ready to Hulk out of it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Oh, yeah, I guess Suge Knight always wore a suit.
Yeah, like, don't wear a suit, bro. Like, it makes you actually look more intimidating.
You look
I can't think of any other formal wear that you can wear.
but Bill Cosby always wore those sweaters.
But he's
Yeah.
well, I guess you could go Biggie Smalls and you could do a big big Gucci
like,
sweater.
like a big sweater, I think.
Yeah, big sweater.
Like a
I
nice
guess he
dressy
got-
sweater.
Yeah, he got released. Yeah.
He did.
No, not Bill Cosby. Well,
No, we're talking
we're
about
just saying the type of sweater. We're
Sure,
not saying
sure.
Yeah, this isn't
that it was good that Bill Cosby got out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was bad.
That's bad. He should be
Did you
locked
say
up.
God bless Bill Cosby?
no, I said
no,
it's
no,
bad.
I saw you
no,
say
stop
that under
saying
his
that.
breath.
You're not
No.
saying I said God bless Bill Cosby.
No.
But I will tell you, if my club ever, if I think
All
it's
right.
going
All right, no, don't
All
say
right,
it.
no.
Don't say it.
We're
I knew I
on.
could sell some tickets
We're
for that
moving
comeback
on.
show.
No.
It's
We're
gonna
moving on.
sell out instantly.
We're moving on because this is my favorite part.
We'll be right back after this message from Turkish Airlines.
Of
Yeah.
all of his corruption things, this was
This is the funniest.
for me, like the zaniest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like woo-doo-doo. So Winnie Greco and the potato chips, August 2025. If you forgot, I'm going to remind you. After a re-election campaign event in Harlem, Winnie Greco, Adams' former Asian affairs director and longtime fundraiser, meets the city reporter, Katie Honan, at a Whole Foods. Greco hands Honan a bag of Hare's sour cream and onion chips with the top crumpled closed. Honan thinks it's a snack.
It's a small bag. It's
Yes,
not
I
a
want you
big
to
bag.
think of the little
lunch
kid-size lunchy
kid size.
bags.
Yeah,
Yes.
And I don't like sour cream and onion. I want everyone to know.
Oh, I do.
I know.
I like sour cream
I feel
and
like
cheddar.
I'm on the outs on that. I think.
So
it's
you
a
wouldn't
very-
take this snack
I
if
would
somebody
be
handed it to you.
So disgusted by this bribe.
Maybe it was cleaned out first. You don't know.
But then it's got the odor. It's got the residues.
I haven't even
oils.
explained the bribe yet
Okay,
for the uninitiated.
Sorry.
So Greco hands Honan a bag of Hare's sour cream and onion chips, which Seena said he wouldn't eat. With the top crumpled close, Honan thinks it's a snack. Greco insists, please take it. On her way to the subway, Honan opens the bag. Now, wait, hold on. How do you not notice that there's no chips in this bag? Is it all
I
just
think
air? How do you not feel?
There's stuff in it, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, on her way to the subway, Honan opens the bag. Inside, a red envelope stuffed with $300, 10 20s and 100. Honan calls Greco to return it. Greco says they can, quote, meet later in Chinatown. Then stops responding. How many times has this happened to you?
Oh,
It's every
weekly.
Tinder date. Meet me in Chinatown. and
Meet
then
me in
just
Chinatown and then
dot,
go.
dot, dot.
Yeah, like that's. The city's editor releases a statement. The fact that one of Mayor Adams' closest longtime advisors would attempt to ingratiate herself to any reporter with a cash gift is deeply disturbing. The choice of sour cream and onion chips is also questionable. Greco's lawyer calls it a, quote, Chinese cultural gesture of friendship. Now, look, I know we have a lot of crackers listening right now, but if you know any Chinese,
This is not it.
we're doing a cracker count. Look, this is not what Chinese people do. Nobody does this. The money is dirty with corruption and dirty with Seena's least favorite flavor of chip.
Yeah.
I have very many Chinese friends, and I admire all the great traditions, especially handing you a potato chip bag with loose,
Greasy.
like with
greasy
weird
money.
denominations of money in it.
You got 100, but not two other hundreds?
Also, $300.
A $2 bill in there.
What are you trying
Insulting.
to? What are you trying to do with $300?
Offer more to me. Have you seen the economy lately?
Yeah, this inflation
$300?
barely gets you home.
In 2026 inflation, that's $800. You should be paying me at least $800 to say something nice about you on the record.
I pulled that card though.
What?
Like I go, the way that I make love, this is a tradition of my people.
All right. All right.
Let's talk about the Adams budget crisis.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So we all know Zora Mamdani wins election. She's sweet Jesus. If ever. We pray
Please
for
don't
you.
disrespect
We pray
my
for your
heritage.
Don't you disrespect my heritage.
Just do it. Put the helmet on.
So Mamdani wins and he takes office in January of 2026, and he's very happy about winning, but he's very unhappy to find out that there's a $12 billion budget shortfall, which he names the Adams budget crisis, or as he put it, ABC.
Oh, God.
And it's like Adams systematically under-budgeted essential services to hide the city's actual fiscal condition. How did you do this? This is crazy. It's like, did you go into the Excel spreadsheet and
move shit around?
Move shit around. He budgeted $860 million for cash assistance when the projected need was $1.7 billion. That's almost double.
Yeah.
Rental assistance, shelter operations, special education, all dramatically underfunded. And the Citizen Budget Commission says no previous administration had engaged in under budgeting to this extent. I get it. Like, first of all, how? This is crazy.
Yeah.
How did it also get through so many layers of people? And were they just like, oh, well, I guess we don't need as much money. We only need 50% of the money now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And it's also like, even like when somebody says like, even Rudy Giuliani at the peak of like the Republican Revolution never under budgeted public services in this way.
And then Ariel, we know that it didn't end there. After he left office,
It didn't.
he did one of my favorite scams.
Oh, you have a favorite. Okay. Well, the final grift was the NYC tokens. This happens in January 2026. Post mayoralty, Adams announces his first initiative as a private citizen, a cryptocurrency called NYC token that Seena all tried to get us all on board with.
I did not.
And I said, no, Seena, enough. We already bought the monkeys.
They're apes.
See?
Oh, are those NFTs still around, the apes?
I don't know. I haven't looked at them. People have been berating me about them.
No, I was just
Yeah,
wondering if it hasn't been
it's
rug
I'm
pulled
sure they're
already.
worth millions of dollars
Seena
now.
is too busy with the NYC token now, okay? This NYC token was launched at a press conference in Times Square. He claimed it will fight anti-Semitism and anti-Americanism.
Of
Stop
course.
laughing. It's serious.
Producer James is cracking up.
This cryptocurrency will fight anti-Semitism. It's just like, that's just like sentence alone is so stupid. Like,
He said, we're about to change the game. This thing is going to take off like crazy.
God.
which nobody, if they're fighting anti-Semitism, should never be given a speech like, yo, bro, anti-racism's getting ready to blow up. It's like, it's the wrong tone for this serious mission.
Oh my God. During a Fox News interview promoting the token, he accidentally calls blockchain technology block-change technology twice. I don't think it was an accident. That's just how he says blockchain. Don't do that.
He's mispronouncing the thing he's
Yeah,
saying.
blockchain. The token surges to a nearly $600 million market cap within minutes.
Oh my God.
Then crashes 80%.
By the way, when it went up to that $600
That's when
million
you
market
thought.
cap, well, no, that's anti-Semitism was eliminated completely
At the-
around the entire world.
At the peak.
There was
It was
zero
finished.
anti-Semitism.
You're right.
Everyone put down
I
their
remember
art.
it.
The Nazis put down their swastikas. They
Yep.
said, finally,
I remember that.
this is the final solution. This NYC token.
Yep. This
I
is
no
it.
longer have anti-Semitism.
Well, it was only a
Paraphrasing
couple
there, but-
minutes, Seena. It was only a couple minutes because then immediately 80% crash after a wallet linked to the token's deployer withdrew $2.5 million in liquidity. It was a classic rug pull. So I'm
And those
sorry that you
Nazis
got-
picked up their swastikas
Yet
and
again.
their weapons, and they're like,
Back on
we're
board."
back.
It was only a couple minutes, but it was a beautiful world peace. And who was involved in the launch?
Told you to remember this guy.
Frank Carone, the same Brooklyn power broker who'd been at Adams' side since the Senate years, who became his chief of staff, who helped kick opponents off of ballots. Neither Carone nor the other co-founder had any cryptocurrency experience or, as Adams likes to say, blockchain experience. Adams denies profiting. He seeks advice from Brock Pierce, the billionaire crypto investor and former Mighty Ducks child actor, who says, quote, "Had I been consulted, I would have put together a team of more qualified people who knew what they were doing."
This is, you're a thinking man's police officer, a thinking man's mayor, and a thinking man's cryptocurrency
Thinking
investor.
man's blockchain.
I mean, the only good thing to do when you start a token is to rug pull. That is the only
That's
thing
all you
you're
can do.
supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still have a lot of Haktua coin.
Yeah.
Yes. Where is she?
I don't know. They rug pulled in. She disappeared.
disappeared into the
Poor thing.
Yeah,
I think she really.
she got took advantage of, you think?
It seems like she did not. Well, I'll say what. Like Eric Adams definitely made a lot more money than she did. I'll say that much. I think some people used her and told her it was going to be great, and then rug pulled it, and she was like, "Wait, what?" And then it was bad. But you got to put responsibility on people to know that there's a risk that you're going to scam a bunch of people with these things.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have her on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have her.
I think we tried. Did we try?
Did we try to get Haktua on?
I think we just talked about it over text.
No, it was, she was too hot then. We can get her.
Yeah.
now.
Get her now.
I think we can get her now.
She's on Cameo. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
It's probably is.
He's right.
Haktua, spit on that thing. Happy anniversary, John and Dave.
So to add insult to injury, he's, for the when it comes to the NYPD, this is the place that birthed this man, right? 4 former high-ranking NYPD officials sue Eric Adams, accusing him of what? Enabling corruption in the department. The suit alleges that Caban and Chief Department Jeffrey Madry were picking friends and cronies for promotions instead of following recommended candidate lists. It also alleges Caban sold promotions for $15,000. And if you know how NYC works, the mayor is very involved with how the police department runs, right? And if this didn't get you, right? If this didn't, like everything we've talked about here, didn't convince you that Eric Adams is bad news,
Not great.
then him giving a key to the city
Oh, yes.
to P. Diddy.
He already has the keys to some pretty
Yeah,
exclusive
so P. Diddy
places.
can get into a lot of places, but now he's going to get into even more with the key to the city.
I feel less safe.
Have been playing on the Jumbotron
knowing that
for
he has the key
TSX
to the
Broadway,
city.
Well,
and the crowd
here's the thing.
waited, then
Oh my
around
God, this is
11:30,
the time. Look at
doors
this.
opened for
In
the mayor
Times-
and
That's
the
Times
auditor.
Square. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, it's so embarrassing. He knows everything about Diddy. It's not like,
A sentient meltdown.
Oh, my God. So,
I love that frame.
I can't believe it.
Today's event
So
coincides
he
with the
would-
release of
I
his
mean-
new
with my
album,
homegirl, that was
Yeah.
the TV
album
show.
of
This is
the
before
great.
she got indicted. I mean, everyone on that stage got indicted. Here's the thing. He gave him the key to the city, and then he asked for it back. And Diddy
Yeah.
returned it.
Oh, he did ask for it back?
Well, it wasn't when he got indicted for all the other stuff. It was when the video came out of him beating, was it Cassie, in
Cassie, yeah.
the hotel? And he was like, oh, you got to give the key to the
I'm
city.
surprised that he asked for it back because he does stay loyal. But maybe he saw that Diddy was going down and
I think he
there
was
was
like-
no use for him anymore.
Yeah, he's like, we know everything. I know.
But I'm saying he stayed loyal to that man that slashed his wife.
Yes.
So like, why not stay loyal to Diddy? But maybe he just knew that there was no way Diddy would get out.
I think he knew
Yeah.
this was the beginning of the end
Yeah.
for Diddy. I think
He's
he
like, give me that key back.
Yeah, he was like, I saw Cat Williams on the Shannon Sharp show.
Yeah, I know what's happening here.
So that's our series on Eric Adams. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, he's going to be just fine.
He's gonna be fine.
He got a pardon from Trump, right?
Yeah, and it's like this guy is free and clear. He could probably run for office again.
He was one of the best to ever do it.
What I like about Eric Adams is that we've reached a point to where, because it used to be in Black History, we would put any Black person that achieved something on like Black History Month materials.
Yeah.
Eric Adams is great because he's one of those Black guys that we're just going to pretend never happened.
Yeah.
We're going to be like, and then there was the first Black mayor of New York City, David Dinkins. And that's
And
the
that's
only
it.
Black mayor. And that's the only Black guy that was ever mayor. We're not claiming him. One thing we didn't get into is Eric Adams, the more the damning evidence came out, he then tried to become Al Sharpton.
Right.
And he would have these rallies where he would find like the 4 craziest Black people in the world, and they would just stand behind him. at press conferences. And I've told people that all the time. I go, if you ever see me do a press conference and you see just like 8 old black people standing behind me, like I totally did that.
Okay.
Like whatever they accuse me of, I'm guilty. Where I'm just going and finding random black people to
I don't need the black people behind you to know that you are guilty of whatever crime they said you've committed.
I think at the end of the day, though, I thought his grifts would be, I don't know, they just seemed very typical.
Yeah.
Except-
I think the fascinating thing is he got away with all of them
Yeah.
and continues to do so and is living in like Turkey or Israel now.
Yeah. And there's so many videos-
Albania.
Albania.
Yeah, he
is-
became an Albanian citizen. Yeah.
The
Istanbul of
Albania.
Albania. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of Manhattan.
Yes.
It's municipal corruption that you would find anywhere. It's, I think with Eric Adams, it's the fact that he gets away with it, but how sloppy he is.
Yeah.
Like you never, like text messages on your phone, that's like the one place you don't
Okay.
put.
I think he's fascinating because he gets away with it, he got away with it, and he's black at the same time. And that's Black excellence. Happy Black History Month, everybody.
I think that's
I mean,
what else can you say?
I mean, free R. Kelly, I guess.
No,
Oh,
no.
What? No.
What?
No.
Come see Bill Cosby at the Newer Culture.
No. I'm just saying
R.I.P. OJ.
financial fraud. Come on. Let black people to camera. Let black people get away with financial fraud.
No, I want our Muslim brothers and sisters to thank us. Because a black guy messed up so bad, it allowed a Muslim to become mayor
That's true.
of New York City. And that is a beautiful legacy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mashallah.
Mashallah.
A Muslim socialist. They're like,
you know what? We need to do better.
we've already had the most insane corrupt black cop.
Let's go. Let's swing this pendulum. All right, guys. That's the Eric Adams series. We're going to come back. Next week, we'll probably have some fraud wires. Then we're going to have another deep dive. We got a great season ahead for you. Really fun. More environments for us to sit in. We're going to probably get rid of the hookah. That's going to
I
be.
think we should keep it.
Oh, we got Diddy coming into the studio next.
Stop.
Oh, come on.
All right. Well, it's fraudsterslp@gmail.com. Find us online. All that stuff. Bye-bye.